Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I am so excited to spend a little bit of time today talking with Robert Breyer and Livia Chan and Jeff Prickett. Guys, how are you doing today?
So good, Darren. So good. I can't contain my excitement.
Excited to be here. This is wonderful. It's going to be a good day.
Absolutely, it will be. Yeah. So as you are aware, and I guess for those viewers who are just now starting to tune in and starting to join us, Road to Awesome LLC, in addition to the work that I do through Road to Awesome with speaking and with consulting, has been moving its way into the publishing industry. Our first book, which is titled Road to Awesome, A Journey for Kids, will be live early next week. We are so fired up. A children's book, illustrated by Jillian Du Bois, authored by Jillian and by myself. Very, very excited about that. And very quickly behind that, the guy over here to my right,
up there,
Mr. Rob Breyer. His book, the Taking the Leap, a field guide for aspiring school leaders, will be coming up relatively quick too. We are hopeful that we see that thing going live here sometime in the next week to 10 days. So very, very awesome. Exciting news. But that's not why we're here today, right? Today, we are here talking with Liv and Jeff and Rob about a project that they have been working on. So I'm going to toss it to you guys, whichever one of you would like to go first, and let everybody know what is going on with Rob and Jeff and Livia.
Take it, Rob.
Oh, wow. I didn't know the pressure you put on me. Yeah. So, well, we are excited to announce that the three of us have come together, and we are going to be launching a new book, and we are excited to announce today that we have signed an agreement with Road to Awesome LLC. So it is very humbling. We are honored, and thank you, Darren, so much for giving us the opportunity to make this book come to fruition. And Jeff and Liv and we got together back in September. I think, Liv, you shared that information the other day that it was like September 4th or something when we all kind of connected, and we were kicking around an idea of just doing a book together. And so if one of you guys want to kind of talk a little bit more about that whole experience, I'll let you guys talk.
Go ahead, Liv. Oh, you're muted.
Liv is muted.
Hi. Are you?
Yes.
There she is. Yeah.
There it is.
First of all, I just want to say thanks everyone for joining us. I see Debbie, Bobby, Ray, Melissa, Barb here. And I'm just so excited about this collaboration. And yeah, we've been meeting for quite a few months, waking up at 5-something in the morning to meet with these guys here. And so when we started talking, I just got more and more excited. And now that we are here, I'm just over the moon to be sharing this fantastic news with everybody here. Jeff?
Yeah, I agree. Thanks, Liv and Rob and Darren. And just want to say a quick hello to my wife's watching.
I thought I saw that.
He's checking in on you.
And Ray, and he's been a constant support, and
yes,
Debbie and Bobby and Barb and Melissa, and so just so everyone's aware, I mean, Liv mentioned getting up at 5 a.m. I did not get up at 5 a.m. And neither did Rob. So Liv is in Canada, and so of course, any time we're up in the morning, she's up a couple hours earlier than us. So, so yeah, I mean, we've been connected for quite a while now, and so that's honestly when Rob starts to tell you a little bit about the title and the concept of the book. Notice I'm giving you a little time, Rob.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
You bet. It became apparent that we really needed to tell this story of being connected, and not just the three of us, but the power of connection. And I just gave it away a little bit, but not all of it. So it's really exciting, and it's really thrilling. And for me personally, it has been like just being connected with you two, and being connected with our professional learning network has been more, become more of like a family of people that I've never even met before, but it doesn't seem like, it seems like we've known each other forever. So I that's a powerful story, I think, and a powerful testament to the power of being connected. So Rob, how about that title? I gave a little bit away, but
so the title of the book is Impact: The Power of Being Connected Leaders. I think that is it.
Connected leadership. Yep.
Connected leadership.
Right.
It's right there. And some of the background.
I got you covered, man. I got you.
Thank you. See, if that would have been up when I was starting, I would have made it so much easier.
Oh, well, I didn't realize I was supposed to use it as like a teleprompter. I apologize for that, Rob.
Come on,
that's kind of what I
Jay's
needed.
here.
So.
Hi, Jay. Thanks
Hey,
for joining us too.
Well, it's so nice that, I'm still sitting here trying to figure out how everybody's seeing all these different people. So that's pretty cool. So honestly, what happened was with COVID and everything, we started getting connected with just different people and started doing different masterminds and different chats and Twitter chats and just getting more connected on social media. And Jeff and I actually met last year sometime. He was one of my first guests on my podcast, The Guiding Principles. And so Jeff and I became connected through that. And then we met Liv through the Teach Better Mastermind. We started all talking and instantly connected with both of them and had a really good bond. And so I reached out to both of them and said, hey, I've been kicking around just some ideas about trying to write a book. And we started a group that was just writing for 30 minutes a day. And that was something we got on Voxer. We were challenging each other, checking on each other, and kind of had like just a really solid group of just people who were trying to write. And we had a lot of very similar stories and very similar mindsets. And so when we started talking and kicking around the idea, it was really humbling. But both Liv and Jeff were both like, absolutely, I'd love to do this. And so I don't know if you guys want to share like your view on how it all happened, but by all means, jump in.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I think you're right, Rob. I mean, that's exactly how it happened, and I think that the interesting thing to me is just the power of that connection and the things that can happen once you realize that you are, and we say it all the time, that we're better together, rather than better individually or alone. And there's just so much fusion there between people if you just give it a chance. And I think so many things happen because of that if you just open your mind to it. And so Rob reached out, and he was, he thought this was I love the concept and the idea, and then we reached out to Liv and talked about how to make that happen. In the meantime, I knew Rob was writing something. I knew I'm in the process of writing something else. Don't worry, Darren. That's coming first. And yeah. And Liv, of course.
That's awesome.
Liv is so busy writing her own pieces all the time. So, but either way, we all committed to making it happen. And so it's going to be a powerful book. Liv?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And first of all, hi, Steph. Thanks for being here too. Appreciate you all. Yeah. And what I love is that we've all got similar passions in writing and connecting and leading. And so it was just like the perfect blend of our passions. And, for me in the last few months, it's been so incredible to just meet with you every Monday and just to really grow our relationship. And that's been phenomenal. And just, my life has truly changed ever since becoming a connected leader. And I always say this, but a year ago, I didn't even really know what a PLN was. And now being connected, I don't even know how I'm going to live. Like, I don't even want to live without all of you and the people that I'm connected with now. It just has changed my life. And Debbie, I saw Debbie mention that too. And yes, so grateful. Excuse me, so grateful.
I'm looking forward to this day. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Darren.
No, go ahead, Rob. Go.
I said I'm really excited for the day, like when we can all get back together and start getting back together face to face. You know, I tweeted out to Che and Pav this morning, like I'm just so excited, like that day when we can all get together and sit down and just hang out together and have conversations, because it's so neat meeting all these people through these different PLNs and these different groups that I just can't wait to meet people face to face. I just think it's going to be so fascinating to sit down and have those conversations and really connect on a different level. You know, because we're all sitting in this room and not one of us, even though like I've known you all now for about a year or over a year, like we've never actually been in a room together ever. And I just think that's going to be a really neat day. And, but I feel like if there's anything ever wrong, I mean, I just pick up the phone and I call and say, hey, I'm struggling with this. And I got 3 people on the screen right here that are going to get right back to me and say, hey, here's what we're going to do. Here's how I can help. And I just think that's just such a powerful thing, because, you know, there's that saying that, you know, leadership it's a lonely place. And sometimes, you know, it's great to find those people that have that same mindset and that same belief system and that same passion for what we do. And so I think that's what's going to make this book so powerful for people. And I think people are really going to enjoy it, because there's people out there that are looking to connect. There are people out there who share the same interests and have the same mindset. And it's just taking the time to get out there and get connected.
Darren?
I think that's pretty much, you know, as we started talking about this project, and I know, I don't know, Liv, if you can go to exactly the day that the 4 of us talked about this, but I know it was, I don't know, probably sometime late December, early January when we had the conversation. And, you know, I kept coming back to, even in my own mind, how we have, in terms of being connected as leaders, how this has evolved over time. And, you know, I've been a school leader for 15 years, something like that, you know, school and district leader. And, you know, the connections when it first started for me were, you know, the other principals maybe in my district. And then eventually, you know, maybe you get involved with your state association. And so, you know, a few other principals around the state, or, you know, you get an opportunity maybe to go and do some, you know, some advocating for education in DC or something along those lines with NAESP or with NASSP, or, you know, certainly an experience that Jeff is getting now ready to go through. And I'm so excited. In fact, I got to stop for a second and just finally in person, or well, I guess over the computer, get to congratulate Jeff for being the 2021 NASSP Illinois Secondary Principal of the Year. So congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. Much
awesome, Jeff.
But I think back to, you know, I had that experience in 2016 being the Wyoming Principal of the Year, and starting to build connections with people then at a, you know, at the national level. And the amount of time from when I first started as an administrator to that point in 2016, it took forever. Now I look at the last 9 months and how much connection has taken place. And it doesn't, you don't have to win a state principal of the year award, or you don't have to this or that. What you do is you just put yourself out there and you make a connection with people. And before you know it, you end up with this incredible network. And I know we use PLN a lot. I think we need to come up with a new term. I mean, it's a great term, but it's not just a professional learning network anymore. It's
right.
It's bigger than that. So
it's family.
So anyway, that's what excites me about this book. And you're right, Jeff, it is family.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that was the word that I was thinking of too. And I see Stephanie posted a comment that connection really is empowering. Having that support helps me take leaps in my own district and outside. And, you know, I have grown so much in the last year, and it's because of my outside family, you know, and that's all of you. And it's incredible the amount of people that have believed in me. And, you know, I say it all the time, like what I do with my students, I believe in them until they believe it themselves. And I'm a recipient of that, you know, I've had so many people believe in me before I believed in myself. So just so truly grateful for all of that.
So
all of you.
So true, Liv.
I got to give a quick. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Darren.
Just really quick, I just want to give a shout out to Bonnie Blackman. I put her comment on here. For those of you who are Jostens schools, if Jostens is the company you work with for class rings and all of those wonderful things, Bonnie is one of the greatest Jostens reps in the world, and not just a Jostens rep. Bonnie is one of the greatest people in the world. And Bonnie, I didn't get to see you at the Jostens Renaissance Conference this last summer, and I really, really hope I get to see you again very, very soon, my friend. So I'm just really, really honored to see you on here. So anyway, sorry. I just wanted to give Bonnie a shout out.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Bonnie. We appreciate that. Melissa, thanks for the congratulations. I want to get back to that point. The thank you for mentioning the state honor, the high school principal of the year. It could not have been. It would never have been even crossed my mind that this was even a possibility a year ago. And I give all the credit, honestly, before anyone else, to my wife, because, and it's not just because she's on her, she's probably not even watching anymore. But it's really true. She pushed me to develop, friendships and relationships. I don't think she would have ever thought that it would be with people I've never met before in person. However, COVID hit, and the connections that I've made through the Men in Education group on Facebook and the learning networks here on Twitter and with Codebreaker and Teach Better Team and all those networks of people are what have helped me to thrive and see that, oh my goodness, I am truly not on an island. I am better, so much better, and could not have done this without the support of my family and without my family here online. And one day we will meet up together. So, and that's going to be one heck of a day. So
yes,
can you just imagine what that's going to be like? I mean, just think about that for a couple of minutes.
We're not going to want to go home.
Exactly. We're not like.
Yeah.
And I see Mel's here. Hi, Mel. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Mel.
She made it.
She found us. That's good.
She didn't miss all the things already. No, you didn't miss anything. Yeah. There she is. There she is.
Yeah, she's still there. Yeah.
Still there. Hi, Miss Prickett. Thank you for Jeff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for making him a better person. We appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you for pushing on him. That's wonderful. It really is. Yeah.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, when you stop and think about that, that opportunity for all of us to be able to connect in person at some point in time, it's like we're going to need to block an entire month, because I don't know that it's such a huge network now, and it's not like we can all just get together in one place.
Right.
It would be, okay, with this group, I'll get together here, and then I'll get to go to this one, then I got to go to this, then I got to go to this. And it excites me a lot to have the opportunity to finally meet everybody in person, and certainly to meet Jeff's better half. We definitely want to do that too. So.
We're all looking forward to.
You definitely do. You definitely do. I mean,
Yeah.
Darren, you and I, Darren, have talked about this and how long it took me to finish my dissertation. That thing. I was in that program for 8 years, and if she hadn't pushed me through this and then passed me off to you to help me finish this first book, without you people, I'd probably never finish anything. So.
Yeah.
See, and
yeah.
I agree with you.
We're all here to hold each other's hands.
Absolutely.
That's
And I agree
right.
with exactly what Jeff is saying. Like, this group, like, I've never been very confident in my writing, and I've never been very, and I've written so many different things and I started different things, and I was always so afraid to put it out there. And then I met like Jeff and Liv, and we started talking, and by sharing stuff with them, and like my confidence began to build, and and then that's that allowed me to reach out to Darren and say, hey, is this even worthwhile? And and then the next thing you know, I got a book coming out in a few weeks, and so it's exciting. Yeah. And here we are. We're about to publish another book with two amazing educational leaders, and like I'm just really excited about the whole thing, and grateful that they both said yes, and honored that you were willing to take us on. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Darren.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, the honor is on my side. I mean, to have, I've talked with all three of you about this, but my goal with doing this work with Road to Awesome has been to lift the voices of other educators. I mean, it's for whatever reason, I was blessed to have this platform to be able to do that, and without incredible educators like yourselves with incredible stories that you want to share, I wouldn't have that opportunity. So the honor is mine. I'm thrilled to, put the Road to Awesome brand and the Road to Awesome logo right there on your book as we get this thing done. I'm super, super excited and super honored to work with the three of you guys and honestly to call the three of you friends as well. So I think this is definitely going to be a lot of fun. It really, really will. Now, I know people probably want to know, hey, when can I get the book? When's it going to be out? We don't know. So I want to take the pressure off of the three of you, because people are going to start saying, hey, when can I get that book? When can I get that book? And obviously, you guys are still in the very early writing stages. So maybe elaborate a little bit without giving away too much, but maybe elaborate just a little bit on kind of your how the three of you are going to co-author a book.
Sure. Go ahead, Rob.
Go ahead, Liv.
Wow.
Liv.
All right. I guess I win the lottery. Well, we are very excited to be working together, and our plan is to have most of our writing done by the end of summer, and then hopefully by the end of this year or early next year, that's when the book will be published.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
and we split up the chapters, and we all three of us are writing about things that we're passionate about. And I think the way we're going to do it is, we're going to work together to go through, and that we're sharing all three of our voices in every section. But there's just things that, like, it was neat the way the book came together in my mind about all three of our passions were able to come together and be blended, and to really make a really exciting book. So yeah, I think people are going to love it.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with that. I mean, the time that we spent thinking about how those chapters would be written and how we would, come together and write that. I mean, I'm in Illinois, Rob's in North Carolina, lives in Canada. I mean, you need a strong connection first to be able to pull that off. And so I think the way that I think everyone will really appreciate hearing those distinct voices throughout the book, because we'll each have a different chapter. And like Rob said, not to reiterate things, but things that we're really passionate about. So when you see the chapter titles, we're not giving those away today. But I mean, think about the title of the book, Impact, and so what does an impact mean? How forces collide, and what can happen when forces do collide. And so I'm just really excited about those chapters, and I think you're going to be really pleased with hearing each of our distinct voices in each one of them. So
yes, distinct but also blended.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So there we go.
And welcome back, Darren.
Welcome back.
Yes, Darren, nice to see you again.
I see Becky.
Becky's here. Hi, Becky. Thanks.
Hi, Becky.
Oh.
And now
we can't hear you, Darren.
Muted. So first you went away, and now you're muted, Darren. Don't worry, we'll carry the show.
We got this for you, man. We got the. So Jeff, can you start doing your juggling act?
Yeah, I could do that, but I didn't bring the oranges upstairs. The kids ate them all, and nope, you're still muted, Darren.
There we go. You got to figure it out.
There you are. You're back.
All right.
Technology, you got to love it, man.
Yeah.
It's all right. So I see more people popping in and saying congrats, and so we appreciate it all.
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you all joining in.
Thank you. Thank you, Sylvia. Sylvia is a former teacher of mine when I was elementary principal a number of years ago. So I'm so glad to see you here, Sylvia. And it looks like all my kids might be watching too, with my wife downstairs.
All my kids are sleeping. It's nap time.
There they are.
Oh,
that's so sweet.
All right.
Yeah.
They're sweet now.
Mine are really sweet right now because they're all sleeping.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate this opportunity today. Thank you so much, Darren, for believing in us and believing in the concept of this book. And to my great friends, Liv and Rob, I appreciate this and cannot wait to continue this journey with you.
Absolutely.
Feel the same way. And thank you everyone for watching us come on live or watching the replay. You know, I've just felt so loved in the last week. I mean, I've felt loved like longer than that, but just all the excitement that I've seen through our Twitter feeds and Instagram and also Facebook, like just your excitement for us just means the world to us. And I just want to say thank you. And really, truly, without you as a part of our lives, like this book wouldn't exist, right? So I just want to take this time to say thank you to all of you that are our friends. And, you know, I know that when we struggle with things, I really just because I haven't met anybody in person yet, I honestly, like through the words, like I always feel like words are a gift, and those words kind of wrap around me and like they just make me feel loved and cared for, and like I feel your kindness and your love through your words. So I just want to say thank you for all of you being our friends, and again, just so grateful. Tom's here. Hi, Tom. Thanks.
Tom.
Here.
Well, my apologies for my technology snafu. I don't know what happened. My screen just went black, and I don't know. It's kind of strange. It's a brand new computer, so it's not like there's something wrong there. But mercifully, when
on the screen, Darren.
There you go. That's what it was.
That's what it is.
You know, we'll give a big shout out to StreamYard here, because even when your host ends up with his computer going dead, the thing continued. That was my biggest worry was, oh man, I just cut this whole thing off, and I did not. I just exited myself from the broadcast studio. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm really glad we had the opportunity to get together, the four of us, and for you guys to come on live and share this incredible news. So I'll join everybody else in the chat with my own personal congratulations to the three of you. This is going to be a very exciting project. It's going to be a fantastic book. Once again, there's the working title, Impact: The Power of Connected Leadership, coming to you from Livia Chan, Jeff Prickett, and Robert Breyer. So, and of course, coming from Road to Awesome LLC.
Go Road to Awesome.
So, yeah. So welcome to the Road to Awesome family, as Debbie said earlier in the broadcast. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. And take care. Everybody have a wonderful Easter weekend.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Bye. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it, everybody.
Talk soon.